Yeah, just crazy.
Thank you again. Okay, let me start then. As we gathered here today for the second day of Microsoft Build After Party season of AI KDU, I choose this specific topic as the main topic of the session. You all know that recently AI got superpowers with this advancement of LLMs. So that's where most people go to know about the AI. There are some concepts existing in the AI in this world. So let's explore the NLP approaches with Azure OpenAI Studio. So this is a bit about me. As our host said, I'm Diluksha Pereira, a final year undergraduate, Microsoft Learning Student Ambassador at beta stage, and currently doing my intern at Vistec Global Services as a data engineer. Uh, so these are the topics that we are going to explore today. First of all, we will explore the basics of AI, LLMs and the capabilities. What is Azure OpenAI Studio and why is that? And in which situations we have to use it, models and the parameters that they are offering, the endpoints, and finally, live demo with a virtual machine. When it comes to the realm of AI, we can define it as a wide range of universe that no one knows everything about it. So that's a fact. I have listed out here some major and some popular keywords that usable in our top in our lessons today. First of all, the artificial intelligence. Simply, artificial intelligence refers to the capability of computers to mimic the human's cognitive functions. Obviously, it involves learning from the new information, making decisions, and improving accuracy based on patterns in existing data. But um, when it comes to the performance of AI, we can divide it into two parts as a narrow AI and general AI. Narrow AI is also referring to we can define narrow AI is also known as the weak AI. Weak, that means um, weak AI has the ability to uh, do whatever the task that defined by a human, but better than a human. Let me simplify it more. Let's say ChatGPT. ChatGPT is something that defined by a human previously after giving all those introductions, so all those instructions and all those text data and all. But in some cases, ChatGPT is performing uh, more accurate than a human, right? So elaborating to more, so more elaborating to that, narrow AI is basically following what a man defined earlier. When it comes to the general AI, it's also referring as a strong AI, and it has the ability to act as a superhuman, or if I say outperform human in any cognitive task. Like it doesn't need humans interaction to take whatever the decisions. So this kind of AI is still in the research level. So we will hope to see them soon, hopefully. Natural language processing. I would say natural language processing is the art of processing and generating natural human languages. When comes to the machine learning is a process of computers that follows AI. But most people is confusing with these two terms, machine learning, deep learning is an AI. This is machine learning or deep learning are not entirely the AI. I will elaborate to that later on. And deep learning. Deep learning is the advanced version of machine learning working as a network that inspired by the human's brain, also known as neural networks. Again, these two are machine learning or deep learnings are not entirely the concept of AI. These are some parts of AI. That's all. LLMs. LLM is a type of AI that deals and generate human languages. So these LLMs are storing vast amount of text data and prompt engineering. Prompt engineering is a separate field that we can talk. We cannot talk within a day. So that we have that much of um, vast amount of things to talk about prompt engineering. But if I simply elaborate into that, prompt engineering is the art of guiding the AI to do whatever the task you want. So I hope this graphical chart helps you to understand what I meant earlier. As I said, deep learning or machine learning is not entirely the concepts of AI. Those are just part of the, the subset of that wide subject. Okay, let's move to our key tool today, Azure Open AI Studio, that is provided by the proudly Microsoft product. What is what is Azure Open AI Studio? I think you have heard that term, and some of you already know what it is. But at the same time, I know some of you don't. Let's see what is it. So OpenAI is obviously a cloud trusted platform that offers REST APIs for developers or consumers to drive innovation and shape the future with AI in a safe, secure, and responsible way. When it comes to the Microsoft products, you all know that they are built under the concept of responsible AI. So that's why many organizations migrating from other platforms to Azure products. The comprehensive platform, this comprehensive platform accelerate and or offers the development of production-ready co-pilots to support enterprise chat, content generation, data analysis, and more. When elaborating to that, you don't need to define or train or introduce the models from the scratch because it says production-ready co-pilots. It always offers the production-ready models. All you have to do is define your requirements, provide your data, and play with it. That's all. It's that simple. So let's see why we want to use Azure Open AI because we have many alternative products. So why this Azure Open AI? With the interfaces and the options Microsoft providing, it is really easy to use, and it offers many advanced AI capabilities that cannot be found in other platforms. Obviously, it is cost effective when comparing to the OpenAI. OpenAI, the mother company, um, and integrate with. I mean, you can integrate these models with your previous applications that was on Azure. Support an ecosystem. Microsoft offers rich amount of knowledge sources or rich amount of training, certifications, documentations to support the consumers, to support their consumers or the users. In which situations we have to use this Microsoft product. Let's say you can easily integrate all the Microsoft applications that you are using within this one platform in a secure manner. Let's say you have defined previous applications, it is on Azure, and you have to integrate whatever the model that you are now defining with that previous product. So in that case, without any dependencies or without any additional third party, you can integrate those two products together. So that is one situation that we are using Microsoft Azure OpenAI services. And scalability and reliability needs. I hope you all know that there's a popular concept going on Microsoft products, especially in Azure, pay as you go concept. Let's say that your organization is small scale one. You don't need to use high cost services. But if your organization is willing to expand, or you willing to expand, and you can find the services that fits for your organization or your requirement. So according to your requirement, you can scale whatever the models or whatever the requirements you need. And the customization and control. This platform, I will show you in a minute while doing our demo. This platform offers rich customization and control capabilities to the consumers. Consumers has a full ability to control the services according to their requirement. And of course, it's beginner friendly. That's why I already also mentioned. That's why they offers many training programs, many certifications, likewise. So these are some major Azure OpenAI models that ready to deploy, and they offers to you. GPT-4 Generative Pre-trained Transformers version 4 is the latest version of Azure OpenAI, and that has the power to generate natural language and code completions based on whatever the prompt that you are giving. And next we have 3.5, that's a bit older version, and it's been there for a while. It also has the ability to generate natural language and code completions based on whatever the prompt that you are defining. But comparing to GPT-4, it is bit less accurate, and it is bit slower and has some lower accurate rate. When it comes to GPT 3.5 Turbo, it is optimized version of 3.5 just for that chat-based interactions and work well in most generative AI scenarios. I hope some of you guys are familiar with these OpenAI models, and as developers, when we are defining these when we are dealing with these OpenAI models in Python or in with uh, whatever the collab or VS Code, anything, We always prefer to have this GPT 3.5 turbo model because it offers us offers us always less errors. You know, so that's why most of them are using this 3.5 3.5 turbo for to to integrate with these NLP approaches. And next we have embeddings. Embedding is a concept that convert text into numeric vectors to do some computational works like deep learning to send some data, so to send some textual data to deep learning model or machine learning models or something. Then we have DALL-E. DALL-E is also a dedicated LLM that only for generate images based on your requirement or your prompt. So these are some major Azure OpenAI models that comes with the Azure OpenAI Studio. So these are the endpoints that you can see when you are playing with Azure OpenAI Studio and when you are deploying the models. So these are the endpoints that you have to deal with when we are doing. I will show you guys when we are doing our demo as well. Completions. The first one is completions. This completion is takes an input prompt and generate one or more predicted responses. Um, this mechanism is a common mechanism for all models, regardless of whatever the GPT-4, GPT 3.5, Turbo, anything. It is a bit older version of these endpoints. No, basically it use up to GPT-3. So after GPT-3, after GPT 3.5, we have this chat completion endpoint. It is also obviously take an input prompt. It is more like a conversation because it also the name reversing chat completions. It has a that that chat completion that it has that meaning of bot or conversation like that. The roles are specified. Roles means system and the user. Those are the two roles, and it has a history. That means message history. Yeah, if you are someone working with these kind of models, I think you maybe realize. And GPT 3.5, this chat completion has uh, chat completion feature has onwards the GPT 3.5 models like GPT 3.5, GPT 3.5 Turbo, GPT 3.5 Turbo 16K, and GPT-4 likewise. And as I said earlier, embeddings. Embeddings also takes the input and
Hello.
it okay. Thank you so much. Um, as I said earlier, embeddings embeddings also takes the inputs and return that input as a vector representation. So that's about the endpoints of these LLMs. Sorry, these models. And now we have the parameters. Parameters are something that uh, we have to tune when we are deploying the model. So this one also I have to show when we are doing our demo. If I go to the temperature is the mechanism of control the randomness of your response. this temperature this temperature value varies 0 to 1, like a decimal points. The value closer to the 1, the more random your response is. The value closer to the 0, less random your response become. So that's what it is. And top probabilities, I will skip this and jump to this one. Top probabilities, it is also a concept that controls randomness differently from the temperature. But be mindful that when we are tuning these parameters, uh, this temperature and top probability should not uh, in the same corner. I mean, if you are increasing the value of top probabilities, you don't need to increase the value of temperature. It goes separately. So that's what that concept. If I come back to this skipped one, max length tokens, this limits the number of tokens per responses. The more tokens you are using, the more you have to pay. So that's what that concept is. Next, you have pass messages include. That is something that I told earlier about the like history. Including pass messages helps give the model context for new user queries. So that is kind short memory. Okay. Now let's move to the most awaiting moment, our training uh, demo with a virtual machine. If someone need, I can give this. I can drop this link to the chat. So this is Microsoft training that comes with the virtual machine. Okay, I will launch the lab. Okay, starting. So in the meantime, if someone don't know about what is virtual machine is something. Virtual machine is a computer that offers us all the capabilities of a normal computer. That means RAM, hard disk, or the operation system. But it differentiate from a normal machine because it is something stored in a cloud, stored in a cloud service, and in somewhere else, not in physical one. So that's what virtual means. It takes some times. Hopefully you have to have a Microsoft Azure subscription for to follow this training. If you don't have any, allow me to send the Microsoft 100 credit vouchers, but it takes 4 5 days, 4 5 working days. uh, I will contact with our collaborators and let you have that soon. People who have that vouchers or the Azure subscription, you can follow me, guys. So now our virtual machine is defined. Okay, we have the logging. Now I will open the browser and go to URL. Close this. Go to URL and paste this right here. That is the link for the Azure portal. Okay, it's giving an error. Again, do the same thing. Okay, now I have to give my credentials. I think I click somewhere else. Okay. Okay, give credentials right here. If you also encountering this type of error, it's better to end this lab. I think it is something wrong with their servers. So what I have to do is again refresh this website and load in the lab again. So these are some common things when we are working with these cloud platforms, because it always dealing with the Wi-Fi connections and all that are affecting. Can I know how many of you are, in the meantime, can I know how many of you are having Azure subscriptions? Can you give at least a reaction or something? Because it's easier to understand what I'm saying. In the meantime, I will tell you guys what we are going to do with here. We are going to deploy a chat-based app using using VS Code with the help of this Azure Open AI Studio. We are using the, okay, I think. I'm getting again. Let's do the usual refresh as well, just in case. Paste this URL. Go to Azure portal. I think now we are ready to go. Okay. In this right hand pane, you can see all the instructions that they are offering to you. All you have to do is follow these instructions and be mindful. So that's all. Okay. First of all, they are saying me to create a resource group with Azure Open AI. Okay, I will create a resource group and then I will say the resource name this resource group as test day. I will remain other things as it is. Okay, validation has passed. Okay, I will go to this resource group and create. And in the marketplace, you have different products. So I just need the OpenAI and I search it. OpenAI, create Azure OpenAI. So now we are going to create Azure OpenAI service resource. So in here, you can see the resource group that we created earlier and the region is same. I will define this as a test OpenAI. You keep this pricing tier as standard 0. Okay, now it's saying this subdomain name is already used. Let's say test VM. Okay, test build VM. Okay, I'm ready to go. Next, now they are checking all the requirement. They create. Okay, this is my Azure OpenAI resource. I will go to this and go to Azure OpenAI resource, but be mindful that when you are opening this, right click and open link in a new tab because we need to come again to this particular platform and use this key and endpoints. So when you are launching the Azure OpenAI Studio, be mindful that do with the new link, sorry, new window. And another update that I want to highlight, guys, there's an update that that came yesterday, Azure OpenAI Studio, a new version of it. But when you are using this one, don't don't just click this one because it has some complex user interface, and this documentation or this particular documentation that in the right hand side is not supporting to that new version of it. So it's better to use the older version and be familiar with it, and after that you can go to the new version of this studio. So now we are going to create the deployment, create new deployment. I will give a name, test model. So now I have to select the a particular model. This documentation is telling me to pick GPT 3.5 Turbo 16K. So these are the things that I told you earlier. So this has DAL-E, GPT 3.5 Turbo, GPT-4, and text embeddings. So I will choose this one, 3.5 Turbo 16K. I will keep other things as remain except these tokens. So this documentation is suggesting that we have to reduce it to 5K tokens. Okay, we are reducing it to 5K tokens because it's only for personal use. We are not going to do any other large scale deployments because it is a waste of money. Okay, now I'm ready to create. It has successfully created. So what I want to do now is go to Visual Studio. So as you can see here, that virtual machine has already installed this particular software. So now I have to go to git clone command. Go to git clone command and paste this URL right here and hit enter. So there I have to open a new folder. I will name it as OpenAI and select as the repository destination. So now it is downloading that repository. When you are doing this one, if any pop-up message comes in like do you trust these authors and all you have to do is yes, I trust the author. There's a blue button, so click that. You will be direct into this particular interface. And the lab that we have to use here is Azure OpenAI API. So if you are familiar with these platforms, and if you are eager to learn this more, you have another labs as well. But it is so these are the 4 labs that they providing more. So but we have no instructions for that. It has separate modules. Now I have to. So my preferred language is Python. I will go to Python, and this is my Python script. Okay, I will right click and open in integrated terminal because I have to install some packages that was not installed. So I have to wait until the file directory appeared until it appeared. Okay, now it has appeared. Okay, now I will install this particular OpenAI version. In the meantime, we can go to the Azure portal and select these endpoints, deployment name and all. Okay, let's do that. Let's go to environment file, and here you have this endpoints key and the deployment name. Sorry, go there, and so that's what I talk about. So here we have to come again. So when you open this OpenAI Studio, be mindful that open with a new tab or window. Anything. I copy this key. Store key right here. Again, go to. Again, we need to get the endpoint link. Go there. Oh, sorry. Test model. So all you have to do is in here Azure Open AI deployment. We have to define whatever the model name that we have given to our deployment right here. That is test model. In my case, that is test model. So I'll give it as that test model. Yes. Okay. Be mindful that when you are leaving this environment file, please save the file because otherwise you will get many errors. Okay, I think the package has installed now. Now I have to follow these instructions. Okay. Now I want to call that particular package that I have installed. Okay, I will install it right here. I will close the terminal. And then they are saying in the as a second step in the application code for your language, replace the comment, initialize the Azure Open AI client. Okay, where is that comment? It's right here. I will paste it as it is. So when you are pasting the that's how it pasting. So be mindful to keep the indentation. Otherwise, you will be getting errors. I hope you guys know that. Okay. So as the third step, they are saying replace the comment, add code to send request. I will paste it right here. Go to Python. Always go to Python language because there are two languages, C plus and Python. So I prefer Python if someone needs to, someone wish to do this lab with C plus, C plus plus, or sorry, C dash. You can do as you wish. Always be mindful to have this indentation because those are necessary to run without errors. Okay, it's time to test the application. All good, right? Okay, it's time to run the application. Let's save this one. And again, For double check, again go to environment file and save. Okay, open terminal, Python, open in integrated terminal. Wait until the directory appear. Okay, now paste. Okay, now it says enter the prompt. Okay, here's the prompt that I have, but unfortunately, in some case, this copy and paste method is not working in this terminal, so I have to type that from the scratch. That is kind of dizzy. What hike I should. Sorry. Try to. So now it's sending the requirement request. Okay, it has generated some response. So this application is about something tourism or something. Uh, so now it's saying it giving 3 suggestions, and please note that these hikes are weather dependent. Did you see that it is that much simple? Because as I said earlier, uh, because they are already ready made, production ready models. All things that we have to do is define a Python script um, uh, as per our requirement and play with it. So that's all. So now it's saying increase the temperature. Temperature means none other than the randomness of our model. Says increase the temperature to 1 and save the file, and again do the same. I will skip that and I will come to the this part. System message. As the fourth step, they are suggesting in your application, we need to add the previous prompt and future improvements, blah, 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 below the definition of the system message at the following code. Okay. Below the system message, we have to add this following code. Oh my God. I use C#. Initialize message array. So if someone has a question of what we are doing right now, we are doing the defining the history. That means we need to you know that when you are working with the chat GPT or something, you are giving questions and you are giving the second question from that first question. So what if happen that LLM cannot understand cannot memorize the first question? You have to define again. So that's what happened. So that's what we are doing. We are now introducing the history. As the first step, we have to find the comment of add comment or send request. Replace all the code from the comment to the end file code. Now we don't need to use this previous code. We are deleting that and replace this one. Again, do the indentations. Even though it takes some times to do to organize this indentation, but it is necessary. Okay, I think we are good to go. Save the file. Again, go to this one and open integrated terminal. And let's see what happened next. I hope there is no errors. Let's see, this one has a memory that can store the previous messages. Okay, it has. Now we are giving that the same message. If you can see here, we are giving that second message without defining any intents or any specific that. If you can see here, this first message has what is a good hiker near boys, because it has that specific place or it is specific activity or something. But when it comes to the second question, it doesn't have any specific activity or any specific intention or something. So that's how we can check it. It is storing the previous sections or previous messages. The second hike. Yes, hopefully it has. So this is second question, and this is the summary that they are generating. It's a bit lengthy. I'm not going to read it, but somehow it has that history capability and remembering capability. So likewise, that's how we can deploy a model, easily deploy a model with this Azure Open AI endpoints and keys. Can save this, and yes, I will end my lab as well. If someone need this module, the training module, I will drop the link to the chat. And highly suggest you guys, please do play with this one and get to know more about Azure cloud technologies, because that's the future of data services and all the computer services and all. There are more opportunities if you are more into cloud platforms, and if you are more into data engineering, data scientist, want to become a data scientist. There are more opportunities, there are more job roles, because uh, because majority of them don't need to learn new things, explore new things. But as the younger generation, we have to explore the new things, and we have to learn the new things, uh, learn new cutting edge technologies and all. So my suggestion is, uh, follow these Microsoft trainings. They have many valuable what it called exams, certifications, Azure AI engineer, Azure data scientist, associate levels, and starting from the fundamental level and to expert level. So my suggestion is, follow these certifications, follow these modules and training programs, and explore this Azure, sorry, whatever the platform. But I prefer Azure, and I highly suggest you, because I've been doing it, and I'm achieving great results also. So my suggestion is, do follow these paths and be a part of the future job force. Okay, hopefully that's all from my side, and thank you so much. So here's my LinkedIn ID, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. If you need any clarifications, please don't hesitate to email to this email as well. Um, yes, if you have any questions, it's time to ask.
Hello, Mr. Dilushka.
Yes, Dinuka.
No, I'm Shake.
Sorry,
Uh,
Shakya.
Dilushka, it's better to explain that how the student can join with you and your organization that as a Microsoft Learning ambassadors. It's better to explain
Oh,
it.
okay. Ambassador program. Ambassador program is something that something educational program that offers by Microsoft, and it has a separate team to help you guys. Um, Let me share my screen again, because Shark raised this on question. I want you to show something. Let's see. Here, this is the portal. If you are new, and if you are willing to be a part of ambassador programs, all you have to do is come to this portal, and y- you will get all the resources that you need to know more about this program and what we are doing, and what are the benefits that you are getting in return, and what are the resources or the what are the cutting edge technologies that you are familiaring with in this in the when you are in a university, and the subscriptions you are getting. If I say more about it, actually, as the ambassadors, uh, the KDU's representation, I mean the KDU's undergraduates representation is very low. I always encourage you to do the follow these paths and join as an ambassador and be a part of it, because it's not something additional effort or something, because they will provide you all the resources to learn and grow, like a Visual Studio Code subscription, Azure subscription. They are giving you $150 dollars just for 1 month. That's a 1 month subscription. You can do many even large scale productions also. So likewise, uh, go to this website and find the apply. So here you have become a student ambassador and find the apply portal. Actually, I thought of doing another session for KDU, but I don't know when I can do that one. Uh, it's just only for this how to become a Microsoft Learning Student Ambassador under that topic. But in near future, I will announce you guys, and I will find a free time to do that thing. So this is how you can follow this registration path and find the student ambassador. You can go here and contact someone you need, and they are always ready to help you. Ambassadors are someone they are those are like very friendly people, and they had a specific training to help people, like help like-minded individuals or newcomers, people who are willing to learn. So likewise, you also have that opportunity. I mean, like an opportunity. We have a monthly event called Student Champs that is happening in the Microsoft Office Sri Lanka at Colombo. So my suggestion is come there once, visit there once at a time, and just witness what they are doing. What are the things they are using. Likewise, just explore then and have that opportunity. If someone needs to go, or someone even next time also it's happening, even if someone need to go badly for that one and they just don't select you, and they of course they has a selection method. If someone didn't get selected, please don't hesitate to contact me, and I'm happy to help you guys, because I also want to increase the participation of this MLSA contribution from KDU side, because there is currently, including me, there are 3 ambassadors currently working on. Um, and it's kind of sad because our juniors or and anyone don't want to have this opportunity. So my suggestion is follow this path, and again and again telling you guys, I'm really happy to help you. Ask any questions regarding to this, and in the near future, I will put my best to conduct a event on how to become a MLSA. Thank you so much, Shaki. I think I answered that question. Your questions.
Yes, that is good. Thank you. Thank you very much.
We are truly honored to have Mr. Dilrusha Pereira with us today. Now to share a token of appreciation. Mr. Dilrusha Pereira, thank you for sharing. Mr. Dilrusha Pereira, thank you for sharing your valuable thoughts and experiences among our community. Please accept this virtual token of appreciation. And once again, thank you very much.
Thank you so much for having me on board.
Right. We would like to open the floor to questions, and please free to ask any further questions if anybody has any. Right? Seeing none. Now it's time to do the quiz, and the link for the chat quiz will be posted on the chat itself. And before we move on with this quiz, uh, let me move on to the rules and regulations and the prizes that the winners of this quiz will receive. So the top three people who rank in the quiz right now will receive a free premium subscription of LinkedIn. And the one who wins all three quizzes in all three sessions will receive a special limited edition t-shirt from Azure. And also all participants who are in this meeting right now will receive $300 worth of credit from Azure as well. So make sure that you get all this. And while we wait for that, let's start off with the quiz. And the link for the quiz will be posted on the chat right now. Participants, the quiz is now on the chat. You can access the quiz through the link on the chat itself. And like we said before, there will be some exciting prizes for the top three who rank in today's quiz. And all participants will also receive a very special prize from Azure. So make sure that you click the link on the chat to enter the quiz and stand a chance to win a free subscription to LinkedIn Premium. And also, if you manage to win the quiz in all three sessions, you will be receiving a very limited edition special t-shirt from Azure. So make sure you click the link on the chat and enter the quiz right now. Could we get a confirmation on whether the link is visible to everyone in the meeting? If so, could you all react with a thumbs up so that we can make sure that that you all have access to the quiz? And once again, a reminder to our participants that the link for the quiz is visible on your chat, on the meeting chat, so you can access the quiz through that. And you all can enter the quiz, and if you all win, you all will stand a chance to win some exciting prizes. So once again, the link to the quiz is on the chat. All right, to start off the quiz, we'll be starting with the first question. The first question is, what Azure Open AI model can you deploy to access the full capabilities of ChatGPT? First question is on your screens now. You can answer the question on the link in the meeting chat. All right, time is up for the first question. And for question number 2, which parameter could you adjust to change the randomness or creativeness of the completion return? Which parameter could you adjust to change the randomness or creativeness of the completion return? Right, time is up for the question number 2 as well. Question number 3. Which Azure OpenAI Studio Playground is able to support conversation in message out scenarios? Which Azure OpenAI Studio Playground is able to support conversation in message out scenarios? Right, question number 4. What is not a way of deploying Azure OpenAI models? What is not a way of deploying Azure OpenAI models? Right, question number 5. What is meant by VM? What is meant by VM? Right, question number 6. What is the suggested token rate per minute when deploying Azure OpenAI model for personal use? What is the suggested token rate per minute when deploying Azure OpenAI model for personal use? Right, question number 7. Deep learning is a subset of machine learning. Is it true or false question, I believe? Question number 8. Which OpenAI model is stand only for image generation? Which OpenAI model is stand only for image generation? All right. The 9th question. NLP is the art of dealing with textual data. NLP is the art of dealing textual data, which is again another yes or no question. All right, moving on to the final question for the day. Which one is not considered as an endpoint? Which one is not considered as an endpoint? Right, that's it for the quiz. Let's take a look who's in the top 3 on the leaderboard. Congratulations to players St. Elmo, Yasani, and Chatami. You have won a subscription for LinkedIn Premium for a month. You will receive your prize through the organizers. Please contact the organizers to receive your prize. Another quick reminder that the winner of all sessions will receive a special limited edition from Azure, as well as all members in this meeting right now will receive a special 100 credit subscription from Azure. So make sure you collect your prizes. Congratulations to all winners. And now let's move on to the latter end of today's session. All right, thank you very much, everyone. And as we wrap up today's session, I'd like to express our gratitude to Mr. Diluksha for his valuable insights to all and to you all for your active participation. And before we end this meeting, I would like to request everyone to switch on their cameras to take a picture of today's session. So if everyone could switch on their cameras for a picture to commemorate this session, it would be great. Once again, a request to our participants to switch on their cameras so that we can take a picture to commemorate today's session. If you could switch on your camera for a little while, that would be great. Right, thank you very much. And we hope you leave today's session with a deep understanding on the various aspects of NLP approaches with Azure OpenAI Studio. And once again, thank you very much for today's speaker. And don't forget that we have more exciting sessions lined up. So mark your calendars and stay tuned for updates on our upcoming events. Thank you everyone for joining today and I hope you have a pleasant night.